And many of you say, oh, what a great jacket. It's so cute, right? I love it. Because it's always a reminder to not be a superhero. We don't have to be a superhero. But the one thing that we can do is use our superpower. What is that gift that you have? Love. What is that gift that you carry? Love. What are some gifts that the people in the room have? You guys shout them out. What are some gifts that you have? My gift was the ability to speak. What gift do you have today? Empathy. What gift do you have? The ability to listen. Oh my goodness. How many of you didn't see those babies yesterday, but they said thank you for coming. They said thank you for listening to me. Let me tell you guys, I'm a real boots on the ground girl. I am in the schools. I go to many schools. Listen, if you all are a part of a school, talk to your principal, counselor, someone bring me out. I would love to come to your schools. Do you know the number one thing, not out of my mouth, but out of the mouth of the children? Do you know the number one thing that they say occurs that causes them to act up? To be so dysfunctional, to be so disrespectful in your class. Do you know what that number one thing is? Somebody talk to me today. It's interactive. Let's do it. Talk to me, y'all. What do you think that y'all, how many educators? Any teachers? Principals? Okay. What is that thing? Y'all in the classroom with them. What is that thing? What do you think? Respect. I love that. Respect, that's real good. Anybody else?
Feeling unloved.
Attention. That's good.
Feeling unloved.
Feeling unloved. I love that. Being dismissed, that's real good. They don't think anybody cares about them. Their culture. That's it. They think they don't have a face or a say.
Being rejected.
Being rejected, oh, that's good. Anyone else?
Feeling unsupported.
Feeling unsupported. Isolated. Being judged. The number one thing that they say, I don't feel heard. I don't feel important. So how is it that this is our future? These are our babies. These are our future leaders. And the number one thing that they're saying is, I don't feel heard. Can I give you a real honest story today? Somebody say yes.
Yes.
Okay, if you really want the story, somebody say yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
So I'm going to give you a statement that my grandmother would say to me. And if any of you know the ending to this statement, I want you to finish it. She would say, grandbaby, a woman is to be seen and not heard. And not, come on now. A woman is to be seen and not what? Heard. A woman is to be seen and not what? Heard. A woman is to be seen and not heard. So we're dealing with a generation that feels that they can't be heard. But guess what? They're not the first ones to hear that, are they? Because many of us in this room have heard that. Many of us in this room have grown up with that exact same saying that we are supposed to be seen and we are not supposed to be heard. But how many of you today are ready to change that? Ooh, come on now, y'all. Come on. We need to build better, a brighter future. How many of you are ready to change that today? The number one thing we need to do, and this is what I loved about what Sean is saying, we need to give these babies a voice. We need to give them a safe place to be able to speak, to be able to talk. And each and every one of you that are in this room, you are that agent of change. That's why it's called building what? Community. Come on, building communities, but what is the title? Building what? The first title. Building, after the word building, come on, what's the word? Hold on one second. Let me give it a mic, y'all. Let's read your paper. Building what? Future. Building a future. We gotta kill that mentality of telling these kids to stop being heard. Because we all went through that. We all are the living example of that. So we're ready to build a what? Future. We're ready to build a future. We're ready to you, my life changed. Because I saw you, my life changed. My life will never be the same because of you. How many of us want that today? Round of applause. How many of us want that today? There were several things that I had to do.